Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about what is chi-square test. As we know, chi-square test also can be said as a chi-square test. Is any statistical hypothesis test in which the sampling distribution of test statistics is a chi-squared distribution, especially when the non-hypothesis is true, which means the sampling distribution can be made to approximate a chi-square distribution if we make the sample size large. First of all, we're going to talk about the history of chi-square test. Actually, it is invented by Carl Pearson in 19th century. Actually, Pearson's chi-square test is one of the most famous of several chi-square tests, including yields, likelihood ratio, and Portmanteau test in time series, which can be said as statistical procedures whose results are evaluated by reference to the chi-square distribution. Its properties were first investigated by Kai Pearson in 19th century, as we said before. It is important to make a distinction between the test statistic and its distribution. Names similar to Pearson chi-square test or statistic are used. Well, it tests a non-hypothesis stating that the frequency distribution of certain events observed in the samples is consistent with a particular theoretical distribution. The events considered must be mutually exclusive and have total probability 1. Common case for this, well, the events of each other cover an outcome of a categorical variable. Here we have a simple example. An ordinary 6-sided die is fell, which means all 6 outcomes are equally likely to occur. We have two kinds of Pearson's chi-square test, basically. First one is a test of goodness of fit. Second one will be a test of independence. First one basically established whether or not an observed frequency distribution differs from theoretical distribution, while the second one usually assess whether paired observations on two variables expressed in a contingency table are independent from each other. We have an example. For example, if you are doing some polling responses for the United States president election, you're going to collect all kinds of responses from people with different backgrounds. For example, they have different original location, they're from different states of the United States, maybe some of them from New York State, some of them from California or other states. So we're going to collect responses from people of different states to see whether one's location affects their responses to the survey. Now we're going to see another graph telling us the chi-square distribution CDF. Well, from the graph we could say that the x-axis telling us the chi-square value, while the y-axis telling us the p-value. And there are different colors of lines which show us different degrees of freedom. So basically that's all for today's presentation about chi-square distribution and the chi-square test. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.